Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am the glamorous, most glittery woman I have always wanted to be, and I'm absolutely thrilled about it. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this entire look. We start off with a really gorgeous makeup that's kind of like a go-to makeup for me, and then we jazz it up, and it is honestly the easiest makeup ever. But I just think it looks so gorgeous. If I was at a festival and I saw someone kicking about like this, I would immediately go up to them and be like, "Excuse me, what have you got on your face? Can I have some? Can you just rub your face on my face, please?" So you guys, I'm super excited to show you this tutorial. If you would like to see how I created this look, then please stay tuned. Hello. Okay, so first things first is preparing the skin. So I've already used my Ole Henriksen C-Rush Brightening Gel Cream as my moisturiser. And I'm going to go straight in with the Banana Bright Face Primer. I am delighted to say that this part of the video is sponsored by Ole Henriksen. I have a partnership with them and you guys have seen me use this a million times. So I'm just going to use it again, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. So I'm going to take a little pump of that in my hands and apply. The reasons that I love this primer is obviously it helps my makeup last ages, but not only is it a makeup primer, you can actually use it just by itself. It's got tons of vitamin C in there, which is straight away brightening on the skin, but it also keeps the skin looking really fresh and dewy all day. It gives a really gorgeous glow without being oily, which is really important to me, and especially for a makeup like this, you do not want your skin to be oily, you want your makeup to be lasting all day. You can use it like I'm using it today, which is as a primer underneath makeup. If you have a matte foundation and you want to make it a little bit more glowy, you can mix it with your foundation, any foundation actually, you can just mix it before you apply it, or you can use it by itself when you're not having a makeup day, and it just makes your skin look super glowy. But yeah, I absolutely love wearing it. Obviously you guys know that I love wearing foundation, I love wearing makeup, so for me using it as a primer is probably my favourite way to wear it. You can also kind of just apply it in key areas for a nice glow. So I've applied it everywhere apart from my eyes. I'm going to use the Banana Bright Eye Cream. Obviously this is the kind of starting product that inspired the primer. I've been doing really good with this little guy. I take a little grain eye size amount and I try and just do this morning and night. Obviously the eye area is different to skin everywhere else in your face, it's thinner. So this is formulated just for the eye area, and it's the exact same as the primer in the way that it's got vitamin C in there, and it's just super brightening. You can use it right over your lid, nice and hydrating, and I actually like to just put it through my brow as well because the heat of the eye draws in the product. And using your ring finger just make sure that you're nice and gentle on nice with your eyes. So now we're all primed, I'm going to go straight in with my foundation. I'm going to be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this is actually in the shade, oh I can't pronounce this, S-A-H-E-L. Please don't make fun of me for that. And this is actually a little bit lighter than what I've been wearing. I usually wear Barcelona or Stromboli, but I'm going to go in with this shade and we're just going to apply that all over. You can see my body's a little bit darker than my face. I think that's the case for most people, to be honest. But this is going to give us a really lovely, flawless base. Obviously, we're wanting a really nice base, but we also want it to be super long lasting. And I know that this foundation lasts forever on top of this primer. So I'm just buffing that in with my Smith 115 Bay Best Friend Bridesmaid. And I'm going for a full coverage today. I've got a couple of little spots, guys. Let me tell you why. We're coming up to that time. But also, I used an out-of-date face mask. I think it really broke me out. Like, I never get spots like that anymore. I'm so good with my skincare. So it's quite like unusual for me to get spots like that. But oh my god, I woke up this morning to two belters on my face, and the only thing I did different was use that face mask. And I should have known it was out of date because it definitely didn't smell great. It's safe to say that it's in the bin. Foundation's going on beautifully. This festival makeup is actually going to be a super wearable makeup, but we're gonna really jazz it up. I'm excited. Now I've got quite dark circles because your girl's tired, so we're gonna cover them up. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Granola. So I'm just gonna apply that under my eyes in the kind of middle of my head, just for added coverage. And you can see it's a little step lighter than my skin tone, but it's not too much lighter. I'm just gonna use my foundation brush to blend that in as well. You can see the brightness straight away, it's great. It's heavy duty. I don't think it would ever be my day-to-day concealer, but a glam concealer, it's great. Oh, that's a good base. I'm really excited about this makeup. I'm very sad that I'm not going to head straight from here and go to a festival, but that's fine. What you can do, and I've been doing it recently, is just go over with a beauty blender, just a damp one, just to really push all the products into the skin, and it just makes everything super flawless. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, from here, I'm going to go in and finish my skin. We're going to use the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Bronzer in Bronze 03. I'm going to go in with the Smith 118 brush, and we're just going to start bronzing the face. And I've been really loving using liquid products recently, but for a look like this, whether you're going to a music festival in the gorgeous sunshine or in rainy Scotland, I do think that powder products just last a bit longer. What you could do is go in with liquids and then set with the powder, but that does start to create quite a lot of layers in your makeup. I'm swapping into a bigger brush. This is the Smith 154, and I'm just going to bring that bronzer down my neck because my wee pale neck is really annoying me. And then I'm going to go back into my bronzer. And this bronzer is a really nice colour. You can't really go wrong with it. Like, it's still so light, even though I've been kind of layering it up, so there's no harsh lines or anything. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that either side of my nose. Now I'm going to go into a really oldie but goodie. This is the BAM Bahama Mama bronzer, and it's just such a great contour shade. It's super cool toned. So I'm going to go in with the same bronzer brush, and I'm just going to apply this to the backs of my cheekbones. And then you can go ahead and apply a little bit of that just around the forehead as well. And then I'm just going to try and shade away my double chins from all the pizza I've been eating. Okay, for this look, I actually want a fair bit of blusher. So I'm going to go in with my Becca, Chloe, and I said this wrong the last time and you all made fun of me, Malika palette. This is Malika's palette. And I'm going to go in with the really gorgeous Corally blush. And we're just going to apply this quite high up and onto the cheek. And the reason we're going so bronzed and peachy is because the kind of glitter and stuff that I've got is all silvery and quite cool toned. So I just thought that this would contrast nicely. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my nose as well. Bring a little bit of that above the brow. Why not? Why the heck not? That is the most blusher I've ever put on in my life, you guys. Now I'm going to go in with highlighter. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion. This is in the shade number 2. Really gorgeous gold shade. But it's a festival, so we're going to go crazy with this. Do my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to go above my brow just now as well. Oh, she's buttery. What is it everyone's saying just now? She drinks water. You can tell she drinks water. I'm going to go in with a wee small brush and just Tin Man my nose. And then I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the loose version in the shade Light Medium. I've not actually managed to pick up the light one. I think this one's good, but if I wanted to really brighten my under eyes, I would need one shade lighter. I'm just going to powder my under eyes with this, again, because we want it to really last ages, and we've done all our base. And you can also do your smile lines, but with smile lines, I just apply a little bit and then just kind of melt the powder in. I don't actually bake with it. And then I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe E4. And I'm going to grab a little loose powder and just set my chin area, because that's usually where you touch your face the most. I'll wipe that away straight away. I don't like leaving it too long. And then we've got really nice powdered bright under eyes, which, you know, if it's like day 2 or 3 of the festival, you might need that. Bouncy, bouncy bright under eyes. That's the dream. I'm just going to add my little freckle. I just use any kind of pen that's brown just to darken it up again. And then when we're at this stage, I'm actually going to set my face. This is the All Nighter Setting Spray by Urban Decay. This is the Big Daddy version, XL, size matters. Now I'm going to zoom you in and we're going to do our eyes. So you can see my skin is full coverage. We are very glowy. The setting spray is still drying a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm actually just going to go in with my NARS concealer quickly. You can use an eyeshadow primer if you want. I think the Huda one might be just a touch too thick for doing eyeshadow on top of. I feel like it might crease. That was my Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, and I'm just going all over my lid with my Beauty Blender. Have the faith, okay, it's going to get real glam real quick. I'm just taking a little bit of my Maybelline powder again just to set the concealer on my lid. The palette I'm going to be using is the Naked Reloaded palette. It's just such an easy palette to have, and if you're travelling for the festival, it's got all the neutral shades that you would need for loads of different eye looks. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe M441 brush, and we're going to do our transition colour, and I'm just going to use the shade Boundaries, which is that really nice warm tone right there. And we're just going to do our usual, we're going to pop it in the crease and just get a little bit of definition back in our lid. I like to kind of just wiggle it into the crease, and then I like to use, when it's colours like this, I like to just use big blends to get them nice and blown out. And I'm bringing that right in to their corner and then kind of blending that up to the brow. I just love the kind of shape it gives. And then I'm just using the edge of the brush to gently start wiggling the shadow nice and high. This colour is just stunning. It's like a really, really nice dark sand colour. I'm just swapping over to a more dense brush. This is the Elsie E4, and I'm just going to buff that same shade under my eye. Because the concealer that we've used is so thick, it really takes away any colour underneath the eye, which makes my eyes look a lot smaller. So I'm just buffing that colour underneath. That's another reason I like powdering my eyes actually. I can just brush away my fallout. I'm going to take that same shade and just buff it onto the lid because we're just going for a super soft eye. I'm dying again. I'm going to go in with Bribe and just the same eyeshadow. We're not fussy here. And I'm just going to pop that on the inner part of the eye just to set it and add a little bit of brightness. Not too crazy. So that's just added dimension back into our eyes. Now we're going to add a little wing. This is the Benefit Roller Liner, just in black. And I'm going to add some wings. Not super small, but not super big. I am now going to put on the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in black, and then we're going to chuck a pair of lashes on. And I remember, I love this mascara. The only thing is you have to take your time with it, otherwise if you poke your eye with this wand it kills, but hopefully you shouldn't do that. And then we're going to do bottom lashes as well. Oh, one swoop, one swoop, one. Yes. And these lashes are the Tatti lashes in the style TL3. And I love them. I love how spiky they are and how full they are. Spiky is maybe the wrong word. Fluffy, fluttery. I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. I'm just going to pop off and do my eyebrows, and then we'll be back to do the lips, and then the fun part, the part you've all been waiting for, the good bit, the finale. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, brows are done. What I'm going to do, by the way, I just used my Benefit as usual. The only reason I go off camera is because it just takes ages to perfect them. I used my Ka-Brow in shade number 3 and then my 24-hour brow gel. I am going to quickly apply a little bit of highlight to my inner corner and my brow bone. Just a little touch, just to tie it together. I mean, absolutely in love with this Becca Ultimate Lip Definer in the shade Fearless. It's just such a beautiful colour and it's a really nice texture for overdrawing. So, we're just going to line our lips first. And this is festival makeup, so you can go big on the old lips. I've been really liking drawing straight over my Cupid's bow, like that. It just gives a bit more of a pouty look. And then I'm going to drag my lip liner onto my lip. And then I don't want to go for something super nude. Obviously we want this makeup to be nice and long wearing, but a nice trick that I actually like is to use a sheer lipstick. That way it just comes off so naturally and you can reapply as many times as you want. So this is new to me. I just got sent this in PR. This is the Dior Addict Stellar Shine lipstick in the shade 125 Clair de Lune. I love that song. It's in Twilight. So I'm just going to pop this on. It's just a nice corally colour. See how nice that is? It smells amazing. And then what you can do, which is what I like to do, is just give it a little pat in, give it a little blend with the lip liner. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Now you guys, that is the finished makeup look for in general. This is just such a beautiful makeup by itself. But we're going to glam this up. So I've got a couple of products I'm super excited about. They're all glitters. The first product I've got, you'll know already. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal. This is like the glitter liner. Iridescent one. It's in the shade Pyro. I also have here the MAC stars. So these are just the sweetest little kind of star sequins, which I thought could be really, really cute as well. I also have, this is a really cool brand. This is Lemonhead LA, and they're very sneaky because the reason I found out about them was they just added me to their mailing list. They did start sending me emails and they worked because I bought it. So this is Space Paste. This shade is Houdini, and it's strange, it's almost like a kind of iridescent blue, but when it's on you really can't see it until you turn your face, so it's really cool. And then the last product I've got that's glittery is the IGK House Party Hair and Body Stick in Electro. This is the coolest thing ever. It's like a stick deodorant. It smells like clean hair. I know that sounds really strange, but it smells like clean hair and I'm obsessed with it. So this is really cool. You can literally just scribble it on and that's you got glitter, or you can paint it on your hair. I'm not going to put it in my hair today because I just washed my hair. Please don't make me do it. But we are going to get crazy with some glitter. So the first thing I want to do is go in with the Lemonhead LA. I'm going to scoop a little bit out actually, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand so I can get in with my fingers a bit better. And then my idea is I'm just going to get some like this. Oh, I'm not ruining the makeup whatsoever, but you know, I just spent ages getting this base so perfect. Oh, okay, buildable. It kind of reflects blue. That's enough of that. Really nice. I thought it had bigger chunks in it. Let's just put a little bit of this. Yeah, I like it better on the body. Wow. Now we're going to go in with the IGK House Party. This I'm excited about. I'm just going to go in with my finger. Oh, cool. Oh, honestly, it smells the best. Because I'm patting it, I'm not moving any makeup around. If I was to just go on and shove it on like a stick deodorant, I think that's when it would start messing up the makeup a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put some on my nose. Good job. I'm going to go in with the little MAC stars. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to get our lash glue. My favourite lash glue is the Duo Glue with the green writing. It's latex free and it's brush on. So what I like to do is get my stars, open the little pot so it's ready. So I'm just going to get a brush like this. It's not gross, right, but I like the tip of it. And then that way I can just paint a little dot of this glue on my face. Let's just do one there just now. And then because the brush is damp, it just picks up the star, no bother. And you just stick it on, look at that, easy as that. It does get a little bit lost in the glitter, but I'll show you a close up once I'm done. So I'm just going to go boom, boom, boom. That's amazing. Don't know if I got the glue though. And you know what's really cute, guys? If you don't have a lip piercing like me, you could just stick one of these little stars on your lip and it may come off, but you could just stick another one on if it does. Galaxy face. I'm obsessed. I can't believe I've got to take this off afterwards. One just above the eyebrow. I'm going to be covered in glitter for days. And with my hair, I've actually not styled it since I washed it and let it dry, but what I've done is I just put IGK Mistress Anti-Frizz Leave-In Conditioner and it gave it that kind of, the nice texture, the beachy texture that I want. And then I just put a couple of pleats in through the sides, so they only poke out sometimes. It's quite, you know, it's quite boho, it's quite bohemian. If you were really going for it, I don't have them, you could get little hair rings and hoop them through. Yeah, you could do much cuter hair than me. I'm not, this is a poor attempt. I think it's a really, really nice way to wear festival makeup. It's the easiest way. It's like glitter freckles. I want to wear this makeup every day for the rest of my life. So you guys, that is the finished makeup look, and obviously this is a kind of slight hairdo. It's just super easy. I hope you guys really like this look. I actually absolutely love it, but all I'm going to do now is watch Game of Thrones, so maybe I'll go to the shops or something. I don't know, maybe I'll go to Tesco. Something fun. I'm going to show you a close-up on my face just so you can see exactly what the glitter looks like when it shines. So there you go, glittery freckles. You guys know how much I love Ulla Henriksen, so it's really, really special to me to have this partnership. So thank you so much to Ulla for sponsoring part of this video. As always, I'll leave all the links to the products down below. And other than that, I hope you have a fun festival and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Oh, I can't pronounce this. Sahel, 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 Sahel. So this is a gorgeous makeup. What is that? Go away from me. This is a really full coverage concealer, so I'm going to be careful with how much I put. Well, that's a lot. I'm going to swap in. Oh, I tried to do a trick there and it didn't work. it's a really gorgeous, dirty mirror. But I'm going to use that in the Beauty Blender. Oh, that's the big side of the mirror, that was scary. Oh. That just went out of control.